What is going on, guys? So this is our first little clip of the video for Rocky Mountain Raceweek. We just got into Love's over here, right outside of Berthoud, and we run into our first issue with the trailer. Show you where we all got. We lost our U-bolts for the axle here. Oh shit! What's that thing?
Started that.
But anyway, yeah, we lost the U-bolts for that axle there. We could tell it was kind of running a little weird, but luckily the axle wasn't folded up underneath or anything like that. So we're gonna get this thing jacked up. We are gonna ratchet strap it and get this thing nice and tight so we can get over to a Tractor Supply or something that has some U-bolts, some small U-bolts for this. So anyway, that's our first adventure. So we made it over here to Tractor Supply. They got some of the stuff that we needed. They had a U-bolt, but they didn't have the right plate. They just had these guys here. So we are going to drill those out to fit those. They're almost perfect. Just have to drill them out a little bit. So we have got the trailer dropped. All our tools unloaded from the 240. Got our fab box out here. You know, I didn't think I was gonna use all my DeWalt power stuff, but I brought it anyway, and I'm glad we did. We got the drill bits and drills, cut off wheels, everything in there. So we are set up and ready to do whatever type of work we need. We didn't bring a welder, but they sell welders inside, so if we absolutely need one, we got one, right? But anyway, we are gonna knock this out real quick. Lukey Dookie's on the scene, so he's tearing it up. Yep. So yeah, we're gonna just get this done. We'll let you guys know when we get back on the road. It is 5:39. I didn't take but 20 minutes. We got this bad boy back under her own weight. That's kind of what we're looking at now. She did bend a little, but we got her nice and tight with the nylon showing on the locker nuts right there. So that is gonna get us to our next point where we can locate the right plate that we need. There is like 10 trailers here with plates on them that we could, you know, but we're not gonna. That's not what we do. So we kind of joked about it, talk about it like, you know, they're right there, but we ain't gonna do that. We got her fixed up good enough where we can at least roll, hopefully get to Pueblo, and then when we get back from Rocky Mountain Raceweek, when this sits there, we're gonna have like a day and a half between the next race that's coming up, the Steel City Shootout. So that'll give us plenty of time to go and locate parts and stuff like that so we can get this bad boy home. This is not my trailer. This is borrowed, lent out to me by Kevin. My boy Kevin, I know you're gonna watch this video. We're gonna take care of you, bud.
We didn't do it.
Yeah, we didn't do it, yeah, but we're gonna take care of it, make sure everything's fixed up right and whatnot. So that's our biggest thing. If we're gonna borrow somebody's trailer, borrow stuff, whatever, make sure we bring it back in better condition than we took it. So
We might put underglow on it.
yeah, it's definitely gonna have green underglow. So when he drives his Honda in there, you know, just gotta paint the Honda black, put spoon engines in it. Anyway, back on the road. We'll let you guys know when the next fun happens. Welcome back to the video, guys. So we have made it to Rocky Mountain Raceweek. We are so excited. We just made it through Tech. We were the very first guys to make it through Tech. And now we're heading over to NHRA Tech to get everything else taken care of. So got our tech sheet, everything else for Rocky Mountain Raceweek passed, and now we're on to see if we can get through NHRA. So I'm getting ready to head up for my first test pass. Well, not test passes. We're actually going for license, NHRA license. So we're gonna head up and get that started. We just did our blindfold test where I had to like pretty much close my eyes, blindfold myself, and then have the car running, shut it off, get it in park and all that stuff, and get out of the car in a timely manner in case we were gonna catch on fire or something. But yep, we're gonna head up to the starting line and do our first couple test passes. First one just a moderate, leave the line, I think 1 or 2 of those, and then 2 half passes and then 2 full passes. We're gonna try to get them all done in this hour, so then we can get this thing cracked off. They're gonna start race week off at 4, so we're gonna try to get these done beforehand. So let's just get this done. I'm gonna have some GoPro footage. Luke's gonna be over at the line recording some of the tire footage for me and stuff like that, and then we'll get into some race week fun.
Shut off on him?
Yeah.
die on you?
Yeah. I'm not hearing any fuel pump.
Yeah. Perfect, dude. Dude, it was fucking perfect.
Turn the power on. We've got no.
We just quit. Won't restart. No fuel pump. Fans on.
I got a fuel pump relay down here. I mean, let's get the voltmeter and see what we got.
So you set the pump? Did the fuse pop?
It's possible.
Is the fuel pump on right now?
It should be. That's a 20. Yeah, let's do a 30.
That's that fuse. I just moved a 20
Here,
over.
let's do a 30 in it. But you got to put that 20 back in. It was too small of a fuse for it. Yeah. I don't have the headlights on though.
I know, but it's still.
Okay. Let's get back up there.
That should still count as your first.
Yeah.
I would think, right?
Yeah, because it was just a half moderate. I don't think we got to run with it, bro.
You don't want to put it on? Just in case. Okay, you gotta turn the side button on first. Okay, I'm just gonna use my hand because you can't get behind the car.
So we made our technically second license pass. Our first one, the fuse popped on the fuel pump. So I had to coast down track. Got that taken care of, went back for our second one, flew. Third one, flew, got to the end of the track. We started getting a bunch of valve train tick. Looked down and I only had 2 PSI of oil pressure. So we got the car towed back. We got it up in the air. Luke's down there pulling the oil filter. We're gonna cut it up and see what it looks like. We did take the fitting off the turbo and looked at the oil. It looks really good. We need to figure out why we lost oil pressure. Right now we have like 10 pounds of oil pressure and I'm not sure why. We have VR1 20W50 in it, so it should be good. It's a high pressure pump that should be putting 70 pounds in, so not sure why we lost it. We're gonna dive into this. Driver's meeting is in 10 minutes and then track goes caught at 4, so we're gonna try to get it going back before 4, see what happens. I don't know if we're out already, so we'll see. Well, as we say, you guys, when we say we don't ever have good luck, we don't have good luck. We got the oil pan off, she's thrashed. I just totally fucking mangled myself, stabbed myself with a knife trying to get a socket off, so we just out here winning. So we got the thrust out of there. Thrust bearing is smoked. So Brian Tooley Racing gave us bearings for mains and rods. They sponsored us. They gave these for free. They said just give them a shout out. So thank you, Brian Tooley Racing, for hooking us up with the parts that we need to hopefully keep going. We appreciate you guys. That was awesome. Thank you. So we're gonna just get back to work here, try to get this thing put back together. It's windy as shit, it's dusty as shit. Everything above, I got freaking Adam Dory talking over the top of me. So anyway, we're gonna just roll, try to get this thing cleaned up and put back together. Lukey Dookie, rolling in rods inside the crank. I'm over here cleaning the crank main bolt cap, whatever you want to say. I'm a little flustered at the moment. Crank main caps. We're gonna get everything cleaned up, all good to go. I'm gonna set you guys up on a time lapse and kind of catch some of this. Show you guys the car up on their portable lift. We're gonna try to get this car put back together so we can at least break the beams. Don't care about time, but if we can break the beams, we'll get invited next year and lock in our spot. So that's where we're at now. Thanks Stars, thanks BTR Racing. We're gonna keep sending it. Alright guys, so we pretty much just wrapped up with the car. It is 4:15 a.m. Appreciate Chris staying out here with us all night. These guys brought us parts, Chris and Ken. They just, they killed it, man. Brian Tooley Racing, they got us a bunch of parts. These guys, I can't thank them all enough. Just staying out here, helping us out, had the lights on here for us all night. I'm a little nervous to start the car. We pulled the fuel pump fuse and we're just gonna crank it over, try to build some oil pressure, stuff like that. But it is back together. We're tired, but we're not giving up. So you kind of see what we got here, literally. Anyway, I'm gonna crank it over a few, get some oil pressure. We'll probably push it over there to the water station and get some water in it, and then we'll fire it. All right, so we got the engine turning over. Hopefully we built oil pressure. It didn't show on the gauge here, but I don't know if it was really gonna show. It kind of takes forever to pop up on the gauge here. So anyway, we turned it over. We got the fuel pump fuse back in. I'm gonna shut it off, prime that fuel pump, and here we go. So far so good. It's holding oil pressure. That's better than it did last time. It started to drop pretty dramatically pretty quick, so it's sounding good. Staying about 50-60 pounds. Typically it's a little higher than that with our other oil pump, but I don't know. We'll see where we go. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Day 2 of Rocky Mountain Raceweek. We put our asses on the line yesterday, put everything we had just to get this car back on the road. We think it's good to go. We'll know within about 30 miles if this thing is going to make it or not. So we're just going to shoot for it and see what happens. So we're completely loaded up. You can see the back. Completely loaded up. KJ's ready. We're ready to rock and roll. So we're gonna go hit a gas station, get some fuel for him, get some drinks and maybe a snack or two, and head on down the road. It's gonna be a long drive. There's only 2 checkpoints today, but it's gonna be a long drive. So we're just gonna creep it, make it happen, and hopefully see y'all in Kearney. So we just made our first stop. Just stop and chill out real fast. we've been about, what do you guys would say, about 100, 110 miles or so. I started thinking about it. We were going to run the tank out of E85 and then fill it back up. Well, as we were going, I was like, man, I don't want to overheat that Magna fuel pump to 750. So I decided, well, we should just pull off and fill it back up before we, overheat it and run the tank too low. So we had about 11 gallons in our jugs back there, dumped them in, and didn't even use it all. So that 110 miles, we probably only used about 10 gallons of E85. So it's doing really good on E85 doing this. So we're going to try to make it to the next long point with another full tank, and then we'll swap over to pump gas. Maybe we'll make it all the way, I don't know. But so far so good. Don't want to jinx ourselves, but everything is going well. Happy it's running about 197 to about 200 when we slow down. It is super hot today though, so that's kind of playing a factor, but the car is running cool, everything's good. So just a little update. We'll hit you back when we finally hit our first checkpoint.
Back in that bag again. Whoa, yeah. Hey. Back in that, yeah. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Then she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah. I'm back in that. Hey, where you going? Hey, back in that bag again. Don't bring me around your friends. You know that I'm bagging them. Request me on Facebook, no, I ain't adding them. Positions I had her in. Hit from the back, that pussy was splattering. Calling her friend, tell her pull up. Word, let's make it a gathering. They loving I said, baby, nah, I'm addict now, but she loving the splash again. I just be cashing in her buns, just like a wedding, I'm crashing in. Hundreds on hundreds, I'm moving and grooving. She wanna cut up, I'ma slash again. Buckets on buckets, I'm switching edition. Back in my bag, going back again. I feel like Aladdin, yeah. I'm on the carpet, flying through orbits, ain't doing no talking. They on my body as soon as I walk in, bitches be stalking. They loving the drip, they think I'm a force, it gotta move cautious. Back in my duffel, I'm working a double like I'm in the office. Tell them to watch it, now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Then she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah, what you doing? Yeah, I'm back in that. Hey, where you going? And you should know that we on this forever. You don't know me well, just ask again. And you should know that I'm with all the fuckery. Why you sit down and just watch the film? And you should know that Khan got a bottle of Don, feeling like Julio, pass it in. Mine on some M's, going in. Back in that bag where I'm going again. I'm dunking on them, just lower the rim. Free my niggas, it's all in a pen. I hit it once, I'ma hit it again.
We made it. We're in Kearney, Nebraska. We got about 5 hours of sleep up here at the Comfort Inn. But 5 hours is better than nothing, especially in a bed. So we're happy. Everything is good on the car. We're letting her warm up. And hopefully be ready to rock. So that's going to be it for this video, which was technically last night's traveling video. But we'll get back out of the track and hopefully we do good today. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll see y'all later. Hey.